Okay, everybody, welcome back to part 5 of my Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. This is Fensty talking, and remember, this is only my 5th ever Let's Play, because it's part 5, and this is my first. So, we're doing Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, no mods, normal difficulty, easy peasy, just a quick one to run us through and have some fun. Maybe tell you a few things you didn't know about the game, as we sit here on Prospector Saloon's porch, chatting with Easy Pete. We're about to go in and meet Trudy for the next part of our, well, not really the tutorial. We're done with the tutorial missions. We're now starting our next real mission. I don't know if we have a mission sensor or not. I don't think we do. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's the very last step of the tutorial mission. Like I said, one of the things that people complain about Fallout New Vegas somewhat is it's on rails to some extent. It leads you by the hand from one quest to another. Well, there's nothing forcing us to do them. And quite honestly, after we go in here, we're going to do one more thing here, and then I don't know really what I'm going to do next. We're going to do one more standard opening quest, and then after that, I'm not quite sure. One other thing, though, before we jump in to go talk to Trudy, real quick, we're going to take a detour out into the regular world of not Fallout. We're going to step out of character. We're breaking the 5th wall. Is it 4th wall? Breaking the 4th wall. It's 5th column, 4th wall. Breaking the 4th wall. Got it right that time. I can edit that out, right? That's how Let's Play works, isn't it? Okay, Johnny 5 Aces. This is what that red balls and the aces crap was all about. You want to talk about an obscure little reference in the Wild Wasteland. I have no idea what this is talking about. Okay, I've heard of the Something Awful forum, some kind of web, forum somewhere, website. But this is a reference to a failed game project called Zyborn Clock. Specifically the character Johnny 5 Aces, as well as a metaphorical explanation of time travel. I have no idea. It's something to do with this game that was failed and was more of a joke on this website than anything else. But apparently the 4 balls pointed straight to the fridge as well, which was kind of interesting. But that's what that was all about. Now let's see if the game crashed or we can get right back into it. Look at that. We can get back into it. All right. So where were we? Going to talk to Trudy in the Prospector Saloon. It's getting late, too. We'll have to take the night off as soon as we're done. And this is where Sunny Smiles is going to hang out for a while. Oh, she got damaged at some point. Oh, and I really wish there's that. There's a magazine there, but I try not to steal too much. Fixing Things is a repair magazine. Uh-oh, what's going on here? I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. What?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Why, whatever was that about, Trudy? Hello, Trudy. Oh, look at us, we're standing on the counter. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it walked me right up on the, oh, because I went up the bench there. Okay, now we're done dancing around like a monkey. Hey, Trudy, what up?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir.
Have I now?
I finally got to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Glad to meet you, too. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm a female. Courier Kate. That guy looked mad. Something going on.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
Such as?
About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
The powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Huh. Well, just kill a dude.
You mean murder him? That's not our way. Even if Cobb is scum, he can bluster and threaten all he wants.
So we'll have to decide what to do about Ringo.
Alright.
What else you got to talk about? What if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
In other words, factions. I can make these guys like me, or I could help the powder gangers. What you got to say about that?
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
I suppose not.
Not much.
What about the people
other
that
than
attacked
there were a bunch
me?
of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
You know I'm good at repairing stuff.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Okay. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip.
Oh.
Fellow wants to get there and avoid
See,
the
she's
15.
giving us the rails, telling us which way to
Highway
go.
93 up.
But we can do whatever we want, Trudy. I do what I want. Did we already ask her that? I thought we did.
He's a convict.
Oh, no.
Just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I can probably fix your broken stuff. I think that's one of those lines that usually says something different.
The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the
busted
inside.
radio note.
There
We're going to
were
look at
caps in
that.
for you. I do like to hear what's
See, I
going
think that's
on
one
in
of
the
those
world.
different
And that Mr. New Vegas seems
dialogue
like
choices.
such
It's a little
gentleman.
differently worded. Who's the big robot?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
And what does he actually do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long
It
has
was
he
here
been
when
here?
I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
I don't know. Do robots have autonomy in this world? I guess not. You can own them. They're slaves.
Fine by me.
Okay. Anything else? Well, she's got a lot to say.
Mostly traders looking to buy big
See, we got a map
lean
marker, so we
hides.
can look at our map. There's
Traders are
something
the
new
main
on the
reason
map.
the
That's
general
what that
store
means.
manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15
Yeah.
just push on towards Prim.
Prim is where the
Unless they're in
Mojave
desperate need of
Express
supplies.
offices we got to get to eventually. We're going to just, let's go fix her radio, and then we'll see what she has for sale, because she might give us a bonus. So let's go. So what we're going to do to fix the radio is go look at it. And I think all we've got to do here is hit E to activate the radio. Alright, so luckily we do have a repair score of greater than 20. We can repair Trudy's radio. Isn't that nice? But the funny thing is there's music playing whether it's on or off. Well, it does get louder. Listen to that. It's kind of confusing. Alright, Trudy,
Hello?
give it up, honey.
Feeling thirsty?
That's not what I
can
meant.
Take care of that.
I'm sure you can. I fixed your radio,
Yeah,
babe.
I heard it turn right back on after you got done
I'm
tinkering
sure
with it.
you did.
Here's some caps for the work.
Well, thank you. Yeah, see, this is a speech check. This means if I had a 20 speech, I could, or a 20 barter, rather. It's a skill check. If I had a 20 barter points, I could get her
You're
to give me more
welcome.
money, but
So can I
we'll
get
take
you
what we can
anything?
get. Yeah, what you got for
Got a
sale
special
there,
discount for you
Trudy?
after what you done for us.
Now, she just gave me a little discount, which is cool. I'm going to grab just a healing stake. Oh, look at that, a Fixin' Things. That's a repair magazine. That is extremely useful. A Meeting People is even better. We can really use that magazine because in just a few minutes here when we go find Ringo the cowboy that she was telling us, Ringo, rather the caravaneer who Joe Cobb is looking for. I always grab pinion nuts when I find them because they're rare. She wants us to go talk to Ringo, and then he's going to have us help him round up a posse, and we're going to need some charisma and some speech to do that. So I'm going to snag a couple moonshines. So you can see that gives you a +2 charisma boost, and I can really use that. And I don't think I have anything else to sell because we just sold a bunch of crap over there at Chet's. All right.
Pleasure
Thanks
doing
there,
business
Trudy.
with you.
And we can let her talk out the rest of her
There's
talk
always
tree.
something interesting going
She'll
on.
fill us in on the
biggest news has
backstory
to be
here.
the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Between the NCR and the Legion. Tell me about the
The new
NCR.
California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it.
Hmm.
They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Remember, New California Republic obviously started in California. Fallout Games 1 and 2.
I'm
And
pretty
is
sure
only
the
now
NCR
spreading
wants
out
to
into
hold on to the
further
dam
west,
because
or
it's
east
one of the
rather.
few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam.
And that's a
Probably
good
plan on
point.
destroying it or something.
I don't believe they've ever explained that. I think Caesar just doesn't like to be
Slavers,
challenged.
killers, and all
There
other
might be
kinds of
something
trouble.
else.
They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
I don't know if I buy that. The Legion is ruthless, but they've also conquered, most of their armies are
Be careful out there.
enslaved, conquered tribals. The humans, people who, after the nuclear war, kind of went into more of a tribal family structure and went a little primitive. And Caesar conquered something like 86 tribes, I think they said, to form his legions. So they're not exactly the most motivated fighters or well trained. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Missed a spot here. We're going to go into one other bit here quick. Talk to Sunny Smiles. Tell her we're looking for some work.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yeah, for a bit.
Not
Any
in
work
Good
around
Springs,
here?
no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's
Scavenging
here
in the
is junk, but there's this
schoolhouse.
old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Why would I need that magazine?
The lock's too much for you to handle. Reading through the
Of course,
magazine
we know that
might give
already.
you
She's
the
still
edge you
doing
need.
tutorial stuff. She's telling us
You'll
how
need
to
those
pick
to the
locks.
lock. Be careful though. Put too much pressure on them and they'll snap.
Well, thank you so much.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
Let's see. And we'll talk to her later after we talk to Ringo first. He's hiding up there at the gas station. Now, what time we got here? 8 o'clock. I think what we're going to do is we're going to run over there real quick and clear out the schoolhouse. There's a few pieces of loot in there I'd like to have with me. And then we'll crash in our crash pad. And we'll go talk to... Well, then we'll call it a night here on the Let's Play. Part 6, we'll be going to talk to Mr. Ringo. Alright, it's getting dark here. Again, one of those graphic enhanced mods I put on is a sky mod. I think it looks a heck of a lot nicer. Much more realistic than the default nighttime sky in the base game. And the other thing is the nights are much darker. I have a Fallout is the name of the mod which I've installed to increase the graphics in the environment and the colors, and just kind of freshen up a little bit more. And it also puts in a brighter night. So there's a bunch of mantises in here. Let's start cleaning them out. And you'll notice this. Remember, we added a silencer to our varmint rifle. Now we can pick these guys off, and they won't swarm on us right away. In fact, it's kind of like shooting fish in a barrel, or bugs in a barrel, in case maybe bugs in a schoolhouse. Pop. I think that was the last one. Stand up and look around. See if we get jumped. I don't think so. Alright. And we'll loot the mantises. They've got mantis foreleg we can make food out of. Okay, and we're no longer going to scrounge every little piece of junk here. Bobby pins, we'll take those to pick the locks with. But I'm not going to take every piece of junk anymore. Remember to move around these boxes. Sometimes they like to, developers love, hide stuff in those. Don't need a toy car today. And on the floor there are magazines. Ah, there's one, perfect. A Meeting People. That's a great magazine. Boosts our speech skill, which we may need after we talk to Ringo. Oh, there's another one there. What's that one? Salesman Weekly. Awesome. help us when we get up a big pile of loot to sell off. That way we'll get some more money. Programmer's Digest is a science-boosting magazine. Why had to be an ashtray in a kid's school desk? Well, it was the alternate universe 50s. Remember all those old 50s books and movies? They always had a smoking area in the school. Blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. All right. Oops, open on the back side. That one is empty. I think there's something in these, though. Nope. Yep. Oh, helps to take the caps, my friend. Alrighty. Why did I do that? I did not want the Nuka-Cola truck. I picked it up by accident. Alright. Alright. And another Programmer's Digest. That's a lot of science boost in here. Now. Wait, what do we got in these things? Anything? Ooh, that's good for building stuff. More bobby pins. Okay. There's two ways to crack a safe. This is a safe that's electronically locked. Some are not. Some are. So we can either hack this terminal and then tell it to unlock the safe, or we can just go to the safe directly. The problem is we are stupid, if you recall, and we need 25 science. Even if we were to read one of those magazines, and the magazines don't stack. If you read one, you're not, and then try to read another one, it's not a plus 20. So even if we were to read a Programmer Digest and get a plus 10 on our science, I still don't think that's enough. Nope. That would get us up to 21, not even close. Lockpick, on the other hand, is at a 19. If we read it, a magazine and get a plus 10, be a 29. Let's pop that safe open and see if there's anything good in there. So, read our locksmith reader. And here's how we pick a lock, kind of like the real world, kind of. We're going to twiddle the lockpick and see how far the lock turns. Oh, did we get it right? Oh, right on the first try. So we got some money, some mentats. That's another charisma and intelligence boosting chemical. Pre-war money, we can sell that. We can sell money for caps, if that makes any sense. Stealth Boy, awesome little piece of tech. And you use that, it turns you invisible. It's kind of overpowered almost, but still good. All right, I do believe. Whoa, never saw that happen before. Broke the terminal. That's interesting. All right, let's go crash. And then we'll end part 5 and see you on the flip side at part 6. You can turn your flashlight on at night. See, the Pip-Boy has the light. I turned it on in the school there for a while. It doesn't really help at night, and I find it kind of... You don't actually have night blindness or night vision. You don't really get that in this game. That would have been a neat little... They should have added that. The longer you stay in the dark, you gradually get better vision, but they didn't. But somehow, even so, turning it on and getting that big glow in front of me, it just doesn't feel natural. It's better to just be in the dark. But Easy Pete's in here. I see, just in time to take the good bed. Well, I'm not sharing a bed with you, buddy. Not gonna happen. Let's put away our ammo we don't need right now. Put away our building supplies. What do we got? Some wrenches, wonder glue, horse nettle. What else we got in there? Oh, shovel, but we need to go open those graves. I'm telling you, I'm going to be a grave robber. I don't eat corpses. There is a perk that allows you to be a cannibal. Even worse, eat. I can't believe what I was about to say. Is it even worse? Eat dead human meat. Really? Is there a way to eat living human meat? I don't think so. Actually, there is, if you've ever seen the movie The Road. But, yeah, no, that's, yeah, that's a movie for, you gotta have a real bleak outlook for that one. Lost my train of thought here. Where were we? Gotta get rid of that truck. Looking for junk to put in the building. Pitcher. Gecko hides. Duct tape. And where's the cherry bombs? Right in front of me. Cherry bomb. Alright, I think that's everything there. Oop, nope. Detergent. Yes, later on we're going to be doing a little Walter White action and mixing up some chemicals ourselves with detergent. That's enough for now. I'm going to grab the gecko steak because with the Lad Life magazine we found in the school, that's a survival booster. We'll have a survival high enough to be able to cook up quite a bit of that Brahmin meat. And that's it. Let's crash out. let me see here. 10 in the morning. 8, 7, 6 a.m. 8 hours sleep sounds good to me. Okay, we're going to wrap up part 5 of Fensty's Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Let's go out and see that beautiful Mojave sunrise. Oh, isn't it sweet? It's just so beautiful. Which way is east? I think it's that way, right? I think. Yeah, they don't have shadows actually, do they? I must have shadows turned off. Oh, it's just not light enough yet. Alright, we'll go up here. Actually, we're going the wrong way. So we're going to have to go get a drink of water and some food, but we will save that for our next episode. So we're going to pause it right here. Goodbye from beautiful Good Springs, Nevada. And we'll see you in part 6 of our Let's Play series. Thanks for joining me today.